Hi, my YouTube family. How are you today? I thought I'd make a quick update. This is the anniversary of my second month with my new teeth. My bite is much better. And I want to update you on a couple of products that I am using and mistakes that I have made with my dentures that have caused me, problems that I really didn't have to go through. In the beginning, I experimented with a lot of different types of adhesive. I started out with a cheap Walmart brand, and they held for a while, but they're not really super good for a long-term hold. And then I went to the Fixed Dent, and the Fixed Dent and I just do not agree. Fixed Dent wouldn't even hold my teeth as long as the Walmart brand did. And let me take a little sip of water because I'm thirsty. My mouth still stays dry. And when my mouth is dry, I don't talk as well. But anyway. So what I did was, I went to the Polygrip. Now for me, the Polygrip works wonderful. It will hold my teeth for as long as I want my teeth in. I do have to usually reapply the Polygrip at least once on the bottom, because the bottoms, they tend to float anyway, and so they tend to loosen a lot faster than the top. The top I have absolutely no problem with at all. And then I've also started using Stain Away. Stain Away. I just love this product. I'll use it a couple of times a week, and just to keep my teeth white. If you smoke or if you drink sodas, teas, anything that would possibly stain your teeth, coffee, you want to use Stain Away. And depending upon how much of these things you do, will depend upon how many times you need to use it a week. For me, I only do it a couple of times. Now, the fun part. The major mistakes I've made with my dentures. Okay, my mouth, the way that it's shaped on the inside, and my dentist, they're great for making the teeth, pulling the teeth, and all of that, but they don't give you a lot of information on personal information on what really is going to work for you. They give you general information. And I was putting my teeth straight in, and by doing that, I was putting my bite off right away. Because the way my mouth is shaped, I have to put my left side of my teeth up in first, and then the right side will just fall right into place on the top plate. Because I guess I have a weird shaped mouth inside there. So, I learned how to do that. I just began to experiment in doing different things with my teeth, because the bite was just staying so far off, and after I had gone to my last dentist visit, there was no reason for it. And so I knew it was something that I was doing wrong. So that was my first major mistake that I had to learn. My second major mistake was I would glue these teeth in, and I would shove them, my top teeth especially, so far up that they were like up underneath my nose almost. I didn't want them to fall out, and I was just so afraid that they would. But in doing that, and in making sure that adhesive had set where they weren't going to move, I was actually throwing my bite off. What I have now learned is that I just use my adhesive, I put them in, I hold for 30 seconds here, 30 seconds here, and then I just let my teeth settle to where they're naturally supposed to be. And when I feel them settling in, and they'll drop just a hair, I mean a teeny tiny hair. And when they would do that before, I'd jam them back up in there again, which was the wrong thing to do. A major mistake. Now, I just let them go ahead and settle in, and I don't talk for about 10 minutes after I've put my teeth in, and everything is good to go. That was my second major mistake. My third one was putting on too much adhesive. You can't put on too much adhesive. A little bit goes a long way. I would put on so much adhesive that at one time it would just ooze out of the plates on the bottom and ooze out of the plates on the top. And I did that on my first day of work. My mouth tasted like crap all freaking day. Where I work, there's community bathrooms. So it's not like I'm going to go in there and take out my teeth and brush them and reapply my adhesives in front of other people. That's not cool. That's kind of weird. People who wear dentures understand, but people who don't wear dentures would look at me like I was weird, you know, and I just didn't want that to happen, so. But after I found the Polygrip and Stain Away, and especially the Polygrip, I've had no problems. Some days I will still get my teeth in a little bit crooked, but I'm working on it and I'm getting better at it. My eating is getting much better. There are still some things I have not mastered with my teeth in. Other things I can do just fine with my teeth in, and so I'm not having to take them out every time that I eat, which was a real hassle because I would have to plan when I was going to eat. And of course, when you're working, you know, 8 to 10 hours a day, you're going to get hungry and you're going to have to eat and you're going to have to keep those teeth in. But everything that I have gone through, the mistakes that I have made, the very beginning, having the teeth pulled, staying awake for having the teeth pulled, having the immediate dentures put in, learning how to talk again, it has all been so very well worth it. I am just so blessed, and so I feel so blessed and so fortunate that I now have teeth that I can be proud of. And I've noticed that people, you know, they'll get up in your personal space because they want to tell you something low-key and all, and nobody backs away from me whenever I speak anymore. And that tells me that my breath is good. Because I would have in the past people, you know, would come up to me, but then they would back away. It's like when the minute I began to talk, and they didn't want to be rude, but, you know, I knew. Oh my gosh, I've knocked them down with my breath. I did not mean to do that. So, I'm just really pleased and really happy, and if you're coming up on your extraction date, it can be a little bit rough in the beginning, but it is so very worth it. You get over you get over that, and it happens quite fast. Like I said, I'm only 2 months into it. I still have my temporaries. I won't have my permanents for probably 6-8 more months down the road. And from what I understand, I'm hoping that the teeth actually will be the same because I like the size of my teeth. I think they fit me pretty well. But the actual gum part, right up in here, that part, and down in here, that part, will be a little bit smaller. And I've seen some YouTube videos where people have gotten their permanents and it's kind of leaned in their face a little bit. Which, you know, that will take a little bit of getting used to once that happens, because now I'm used to seeing a fuller face. But you know what? Don't be afraid. And don't be ashamed. If you're young and you gotta have dentures, don't be ashamed of them. The first time someone told me how beautiful my teeth were after I got to working and I'm back out in the public, I just cried. I thanked her. And then I just went to the bathroom and I cried. No one in my whole life ever told me what beautiful teeth I had. And when that happens to you, you'll feel over the moon. I promise you, you will feel over the moon. And you will know it was all worth it. Anyway, I want you guys to have a great day today. If you haven't subscribed to me, please do. And we will make an update video in a couple of weeks and let you know how I'm doing. In the meantime, this is Kathy. You are wonderful. Bye-bye.